Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a video I was actually going to end up probably making in the future anyways. It was only a matter of time. I was going to probably wait until next patch and until this next update dropped for the Paladins Constellation patch and wait until then. But I might as well do this now, and as a content creator and as somebody that actually has an audience within the Paladins community and within the Paladins gaming space, I guess, if you want to call it that. I feel like this is a video I kind of need to make just to keep you guys updated and kind of just talk about this and the huge elephant in the room, pretty much. As you guys know, the Paladins sound bug, I don't know, we've had a sound bug for a long time now. It's going on 4 months. We're about 1 week away. This next week, if it's not fixed by this next week, it'll be 4 months. We've had it already. But if you guys haven't been playing Paladins, you guys are lucky. Those of you guys that haven't been playing, because you guys haven't had to deal with this. But those of you guys that have been playing, pretty much what's going on is there's a sound bug with the game right now, or there's a huge sound issues to where it was pretty bad to start with, and then recently, at least when you're seeing this video, there was a hot fix on Wednesday that added Lex back into the game and fixed a couple bugs, and it actually made it worse somehow. So now to the point where every single game, there's at least like 3 champions, at the very least, that have pretty much zero sound at all in each match. And pretty much what's happening is the game is becoming pretty much unplayable just because there is legit no sound for it. I guess it's random, at least from what I'm about to show you guys and tell you guys and talk about. I guess it's random, but it doesn't really seem random for whatever reason. It seems like it happens more with certain champions than others, but I don't know. Yeah. Gonna be talking about an actual, like, a official dev response to, like, the Paladin sound bugs. If you guys want to go check this out, it's actually Infernal posted this, which is one of the AOC members, and I'm kind of just taking screenshots from her. A lot of you guys don't have Twitter, and a lot of you guys don't have Discord. A lot of people only have YouTube, and I understand. And a lot of people don't have a lot of social medias, which is a really weird thing, because you think they would communicate this to us and give us some insight and some like updates on the sound bugs, and at least even post it like in-game for the players that just play the game and don't have like any social media or anything and just have the game itself. I don't know why this isn't posted in-game. I don't know why this isn't tweeted out by the official Paladins Twitter account, in their Discord, on their YouTube channel. I don't know why. I really don't. It's really frustrating being a content creator and having a game that just doesn't fucking communicate with anybody, and have it being your job to communicate this type of shit to the players and to the community, at least, when they should be doing this themselves. It really is. It's really frustrating. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys, but got an official response. I'll throw screenshots up on screen as I'm reading them and talking about them for you guys. But this is actually from one of these sound designers. Believe it or not, guys, Paladins only has, I think, 2 sound people. There are 2 people that are working on the sound, and that is it. That is it. There is 2 people that are working on the sound. It boggles my mind how Hi-Rez legit, if you guys don't know what happened as well, like legit 2 weeks ago, Smite had a $100,000 OTK tournament. It was like a Smite tournament. They paid, it was also sponsored by Smite and Hi-Rez. It was sponsored by OTK and Hi-Rez and Smite. It was sponsored by them. They gave out $100,000 to a bunch of cringe tubers and a bunch of other random variety streamers to play in a tournament 2 weeks ago and give them $100,000. Don't you think it would be a really cool thing and a really smart decision to take that money, and instead of giving it to a bunch of random people that'll never play your game ever again after they get paid once and they'll move on, like all of them did? I don't think there's anybody that's even from that tournament that's still playing Smite at all, that isn't getting paid at least to play it. They've all moved on, they've taken their money, they've got their check, and they cashed out, and they've moved on to whatever they were doing previously before they got a sponsor or got requested to play in the tournament for all that money. But don't you think it would be a smart decision to take that $100,000 and invest that into your other games like Paladins and even like Rogue Company? Why would you give $100,000 out to a bunch of random streamers and cringe tubers when you could have put that $100,000 into Paladins, or even like split it between Paladins and Rogue Company, and you could have gave us some more devs and hired some more devs to fix these type of problems and fix the game. It just boggles my mind the bad business decisions that Hi-Rez has been making, especially over this entire year so far. They say this year was supposed to be the year that the game is supposed to be getting fixed, and we are supposed to have like the most playable game to date. But I don't know about you guys, but I think the game was actually in a better state balance-wise and playability-wise at this time last year. We are going backwards. We are going backwards with how the game is right now. And the main problem is the poor balance with the game, which is an entirely different video. I'm not going to even bother talking about it. That's an entirely different video in of itself. But mainly this problem. Mainly the sound problem that's making the game unplayable and making people leave the game in massive amounts. It is crazy. Let's talk about it, y'all. We got official response from one of the sound designers. I think it's Waddle D or Wadle D. I'm not sure how you say his name, but this was posted in one of the Discord servers, I guess, in the Paladins official Discord or one of the Discord servers they have. I don't know which one. Hello all, this is coming from one of the sound designers, by the way. I am very sorry about the audio bug that has been occurring in Paladins as of late. I do have some good news, however, we had a breakthrough on the issue today and are currently in the process of solving it. Now, this may seem like that it's actually a good thing, like this overall is a really good thing, but wait until I read the rest of this for you guys and talk about this with you guys. It may seem like a really good thing, but it's still not even nearly close to being fixed, and there's still a bunch of problems with this. Less good news, it essentially involves refactoring the audio for every champion in the entire game. Keep in mind, we have a dev team and we have 2 people that are working on the audio. 2 people. It's already been 4 months up until this point, and they did not even know how to fix this for 4 months pretty much already. And now they know how to fix it, but it's going to take probably even more time to fix this. With 2 sound designers, y'all. 2 people that are working on the sound. At this point, I don't know, like, why wouldn't you know how big of an issue this is? Apparently, they don't know how big of an issue this is. They really don't. If I were them and if I were Hi-Rez, I would actually start borrowing people from Rogue Company, and I would start borrowing some of the sound people from Smite. Or entirely hiring new people. I mean, I guess it would make more sense to just borrow people that already have experience from some of their other games than having to hire somebody and have to train them in to work on the stuff. That would take a lot longer. It would make more sense to borrow people from the games that already have sound people working on them, like Rogue Company and Smite, because they should be pretty similar, especially Smite. Why wouldn't you take a couple people from Smite? I know Smite has more than 2 people that are working on the sound. Why can't you borrow a couple people from Smite and maybe like 1 or 2 people from Rogue Company to get this issue solved faster and right away and ASAP? I just don't understand. I feel like Hi-Rez is taking this sound problem and they're not making a huge deal out of it when it's legit killing their game. This sound problem is killing Paladins, and the longer it lasts, the more players we're going to lose, and the more the game is going to end up getting killed by it. I just don't understand. Let's continue on. Silver lining news, the issue will likely get increasingly less common over time as we go through each champion until it eventually stops happening. Hopefully, which is not guaranteed. They say hopefully, LOL, which it is not guaranteed. They don't even know. So that is not even a guarantee. That is just something that's pure speculation and not even guaranteed at all. So take that with a grain of salt. That's what they hope will happen, but they don't know for sure if that's actually what will happen or if something else will break. This is all just conjecture right now, so I cannot guarantee everything will be perfect shortly, but things are looking up. Sure they are. Yeah, another 4 months from now, when the player base is split by another third, and there's only a third of what we currently have left, then it'll be fixed, right? It'll be too late then. The very basic explanation of the issue is that Paladins champs are not loading into their audio assets efficiently as the game has gotten larger and the champs have more audio. More and more audio is being loaded into each match. When you hit an audio limit, the game will then fail to load other audio that is requested. This is why champions stop playing entire categories of audio seemingly at random. All champions are playing musical chairs to have their audio loaded first, and someone loses. There you go, guys. It took them 4 months to finally realize and learn what is actually happening. And they still don't even know how to fix it. They know how to fix it now, but they still don't know 100% if it's going to actually 100% work, like I just told you guys. They say hopefully, which is that they don't even know if it's for sure, if that's an actual going to 100% fix it, and how long it's going to take. This issue has been in Paladins for some time, but has not been common until this year or so, which I highly doubt. I don't know. There was always sound issues. There were some sound issues, but it's never been this bad. I've been playing this game since like the start of 2018, and the audio has never been this bad since this year. There's been some slight, small audio type stuff, but it's never been on the level of this. I don't know if that's bullshit or if that's just something to put there. I don't know why. I don't know why they would even say that. This suggests that the audio size got big enough to hit some breaking point where most people's computers did not have enough memory to support the audio being loaded. Here's another problem I'm having with this. Is this a problem with everybody's computers, or is this a problem with the game? Because before Wednesday, the audio bugs were bad enough. You guys threw out a hotfix on Wednesday that somehow made the audio bugs and the audio issues even worse. Is that on our end, or is that on your guys' end? I think that's more of a problem with the game not even being fucking playable, and not being a problem with everybody's computers, or whatever people are playing on. I don't know why that's even in here. I don't know why they even said this. It makes no sense. It is a problem with your game. It is not a problem with people's computers, and it is not a problem with people's memory. It is a problem with your game, and you guys need to fix it ASAP. Unfortunately, fixing a flank champion won't make their audio guaranteed to play. It is an issue with the game reaching a limit, and whoever gets loaded after that limit is reached doesn't get their sound loaded in. So it is random and cannot be solved with specific champions. The most efficient way to solve it would be to tackle the most expensive champions first. In other words, the champions that can contain the largest amount of audio. How do you know which champion has more audio than another one? I don't know how. I guess that's something that's internally that they only know. I wish they would explain that too. I wish they would explain how would you know which champion has more audio and how they're going to figure that out. That could be another 3 months by itself, figuring out which champions have the most expensive and most audio to load in. That could be an entirely different thing and like take another 3 months by itself to fix and even learn what they have to fix. By reducing the expensive champions first, we will reduce the likelihood the game will hit the limit, which means everyone should load properly. And that is it, y'all. That is all we got as of right now. It took them 4 months to have finally addressed the sound bugs, and they did not even know where to begin until almost 4 months. They've been looking and trying to learn where to even begin to where they can even fix this sound bug and fix these issues for 4 months now. Like I said, next week it'd be 4 months we've been having these bugs. And I doubt they'll be fixed by next week, like mid next week at all. I don't know about you guys, but what this means, and this 100% means, we are getting a new champion next patch. Cass Spain's getting added to the game. If I'm reading everything correctly here, adding another champion to the game is somehow going to make the audio worse. So if they do not fix these audio problems by next patch, the game will even be worse, and the audio will be even worse next patch. I don't know about you guys, but this next patch, if these bugs are not fixed and this audio problem is not fixed next patch, I'm taking a break from the game. I can't play this. I can't play Paladins and I can't play this game if I can't even fucking hear the game. It makes the game unplayable. And that is the real reason and the real thing I think they're taking away from this. Hi-Rez and Evil Mojo do not understand how major of a problem this actually is with the game right now. And even if it continues to get even worse and worse over this next patch and maybe even another patch or two, depending on how long it takes for this shit to get fixed, on how major of a problem this is, People are leaving your game. People are not going to sit and deal with this. And we also have Overwatch 2 on the way in October. So we have one patch, and if this doesn't get fixed by next patch, we have about 1 month for it to get fixed. And if it doesn't get fixed by October, people are going to go quit playing this, take a break from this, go in and play Overwatch, and probably not return to your game. So you're going to lose another massive amount of players to Overwatch again. So now we're going back in reverse. I don't understand. Overwatch has been garbage for the last 4 years and been struggling for the last 4 years. And even then, we didn't really get much players from that. You think Paladins would have been thriving, and the game hasn't really been thriving. It's been kind of stagnant and kind of just floating along. You got this shit, which took 4 months to even find the problem and how to even learn how to even fix it. And we have no ETA and when these are going to be fixed. And it's confirmed that they're going to end up getting worse with this next patch, pretty much. If I'm to take anything away from this, it's the champions and the amount of champions that need to be loaded in. Adding another champion, which will be Caspain this next patch, is going to make the audio bugs and the audio issues worse, at least if that's why I'm taking anything away from this. There's nothing here that says it'll be the same or not be worse. I'm assuming until they fix it, it'll end up getting worse next patch. I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. I can't play this anymore. I like streaming this game, but if these audio issues, and especially this next patch, if these audio issues get worse, like I'll play until next patch, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they can fix this within the next 3 weeks. I highly doubt it. They don't even know where to begin. They know how to fix it now, but how long it's going to take, they don't even know. I don't know. I'll give them until this next patch, but once this next patch drops, if stuff's not fixed, guys, I'm going to have to take a huge break from the game. I'm going to be cutting back content, and I'm going to be cutting back streams for the game until this stuff is fixed, because the game is unplayable. I don't have fun. I don't have fun playing against like a bunch of other champions on the enemy team that are silent. Silent Sky, Silent Vatu, Silent 7, Silent Reg, tanks that are just fucking silent. Yagruth is silent a lot of your games. Like, everything's silent. Like, there's legit at least 3 characters every single game on the enemy team that are silent. And that's not even including your team. On your team, you probably have people that are silent as well, but you just don't even know. And then, including yourself, half the time yourself doesn't even have sound. It's just so frustrating to play. I can't even fucking play it anymore, guys. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I don't blame anybody that leaves the game, and I don't blame anybody that takes a long break from the game until this shit's fixed. I really don't. I feel bad for anybody that's a new player that actually joined the game during RWBY for that collaboration, and then got thrown all these sound bugs at them, and as a new player, and then they just quit playing, and they were like, oh man, this game fucking sucks. They don't even know how to fix their sound bugs, and they were waiting for a fix. 2 weeks goes by, 3 weeks goes by, an entire month goes by. We got no explanation, no updates at all about it. When are these sound bugs going to be getting fixed? Fuck it, I'll move on. And then they end up forgetting about the game, and then they go move on to something else. I'm sure that's what happened with a lot of the new players from this patch that did come over and try the game with the crossover for RWBY. It's a shame. I don't know. If I were high-res, I don't know if first of all, I wouldn't have gave $100,000 away in a tournament for Smite. I would have put that into the games and invest that into Paladins to give them more money to hire more devs or get a bigger dev team for issues just like this and to fix the game, mainly. And what I'd be doing right now is I'd be borrowing people that are sound designers from Smite and even from like Rogue Company, like 1 or 2 people from each, and I'd have them start working on this game. Because this problem's massive, and it needs to be fixed ASAP. The problem is, I just don't think that they think this is actually a huge problem, and they think it's like all the other bugs and all the other issues with the game, when it's not. It's legit. It's a game-breaking issue that continues to get worse. We have no communication up until now, almost 4 months on anything up until now, and it's legit killing the game. And it's going to get worse. I don't know. This shit needs to get fixed ASAP. If I were to give you guys an estimate at least how long I think they'll take to fix it, it probably won't even be till the end of the year. I'll be shocked if this shit gets fixed before the end of the year. And at that point, it doesn't even matter. Everybody's going to be gone and everybody will be playing something else or taking a break from the game or just quit playing entirely. You can't expect people to sit and play your game when you got this type of shit in the game and makes the game pretty much unplayable, and you don't give them any type of communication or any type of updates on it until almost 4 months into it and not being fixed or changed at all, and just keeps getting worse and worse. And then you finally give a small update. And this isn't even like a public update. This was not posted on their Twitter account. This wasn't posted in game. This wasn't posted on their YouTube. This was just some little couple paragraphs that were posted by one of the sound designers in the Paladins Discord. Which most people don't even have Discord, don't even have Twitter or even YouTube. They only have the game. So everybody just has the game. They still have no updates and they don't even know this exists. I don't know. I'm done talking about this, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys going to keep playing the game? Especially knowing that next patch, 99.9% chance, if it doesn't get fixed, that the sound problems are going to be even worse with Cass Payne, the new champion, being added. And then knowing that they don't even know how to they know how to fix it now, but how long it's going to take. They don't even know how long it's going to take to be fixed. How long do you guys think this is going to take to get fixed? At least if I were to guess and give you guys a crapshoot, I'd say I'd be shocked if it was fixed before the end of the year. It'll probably be another at least 3 months minimum before anything even starts getting better, or at least getting fixed. I'll be shocked if it's less than that. I really will. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to quit playing Paladins entirely, but after this next patch drops, y'all, and if you guys see like a pretty steep decline in like streaming of the game and like uploads for the game, just know the main problem and the main reason is that the game being pretty much unplayable with the sound issues. I'll be playing Splatoon 3, and then when Overwatch 2 releases in October, I'll be streaming that, and I'll give that game a huge chance, and I'll give that a really good run for its money. Because this shit is unplayable, and I can't do it anymore, y'all. You guys gotta bear with me, especially for a content creator. I gotta sit and deal with this shit on stream, and then I gotta also record videos with this type of stuff. You have people that are watching my videos thinking the audio on my videos is fucked up, when in reality it's the game that's fucked up. I don't know how many people have left comments or like rolled by our streams asking why the audio is so fucked up and thinking it's a problem with my stream or with my videos, when in reality it's the game that has no audio and the game is fucked up. I don't know. It just makes it really difficult as a content creator too. It really does. I apologize for the long video, y'all. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I was going to end up doing this next patch. We got this now. I figured I might as well do this for you guys now and do this type of video now and let you guys know what's going on and keep you guys updated. If you guys like these types of videos, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and share the video. These kind of like update videos. I don't rant / like update videos. I don't know what you really would call these types of videos, but hopefully you guys are in the know, keep you guys in the loop. Those of you guys that don't have Discord or don't have Twitter or anything like that either, hopefully it's good for you guys. Or those of you guys that just have YouTube and just play the game mainly. Yeah. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys in a future video. Like I said, I'm not going to stop playing the game. I'm still going to be playing the game, like streaming at least 3 times a week. Streaming the game at least like 2 or 3 times a week and stuff until this next patch. If this stuff isn't fixed by next patch, though, that's when we're going to have a real problem. I'll give them another 3 weeks to get this shit fixed, 100% fixed, or at least getting it better, at least making improvements. But once this next patch drops and it's still the same, if not worse, and it gets worse, then we have a huge problem. That's when shit's going to start hitting the fan. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Peace out, and thanks for watching the video.